Multiplication by decomposing into easy counting numbers. In this lesson, you will learn how to multiply any number by a one-digit number using the decomposition strategy. Let's review how to decompose. If we have the number 27, we begin to decompose or break down the number beginning with the highest place value, which are the tens. Over here we have the tens place values, easy counting numbers, which are 10, 20, and 50. So I'm going to decompose 27 into 20, and that takes care of my two tens. Now I move to the ones, and for the ones I have 1, 2, and 5, so I'm going to add 5, and then I'm going to add 2. Why decompose to multiply? What's the benefit? Using this decomposition strategy, students don't need to know all the multiplication facts. They only need to know the multiplication times tables for 1, 2, and 5. Let's get started with multiplication by decomposing into easy counting numbers. The multiplication 3 times 7 tells us that there are 3 groups, and each of those groups has 7 elements. It's important to remember that in a multiplication like 3 times 7, the first number refers to how many groups there are, while the second number, 7, stands for the quantity inside each group. To represent 3 times 7, or 3 groups of 7, I first draw 3 boxes. Then I go ahead and write down 7 decomposed inside each group. So I write 5 and 2 because those are the 2 easy counting numbers that add up to 7. Now I go ahead and total, and I have 15, and then I have 6. So 3 times 7, when I add them up, is 21. For this problem, 4 times 13, go ahead and stop the video and see if you can do it on your own. Then see how your work compares to what I do. I drew 4 boxes because there are 4 groups, and inside each group I'm going to write 10, 2, and 1 because that adds up to a total of 13. So I have 4 groups of 13, and each one is decomposed as 10, 2, and 1. I add them up, and I'm going to get 40 for the 10s, 8 for the 2s, and 4 for the 1s. So my total is 52. That is 4 times 13 is equal to 52. Go ahead and try 3 times 162 on your own. Stop the video and then check your answer. Since I have 3 times 162, I have 3 boxes. Inside each box, I'm going to write 100 and 50 and 10 and 2. Now, how do I know that that's what I'm going to add? I'm going to go over that in this particular section so that you can see how easy it is to decompose. So I look at 162 and I look at the hundreds place first, the highest digit, and I see that 100 is right there, so I don't have to do anything with that digit. I wrote 100. Then I look at the tens place, and 6 is there, so 50 is the closest. I wrote 50, and to get to 60 I have to add another 10, and then the last place value is the ones, and I have the 2. Alright, so now I'm going to add them all up to see what it is that I get when I add them all up. And I now get a total of 300 and 150, and then I have 30, and I have 6. I add it all up, and I'm going to have my answer, 486. So 3 times 162 is 486. For the last problem, go ahead and try to do 5 times 1255 on your own. Stop the video and then check your answer against mine. As you can see, I drew 5 boxes. There are 5 groups, and inside each box I decompose 1255. I added all the thousands and I got 5,000. Then I added all the 200s. The 5 200s add up to 1,000. The 5 50s add up to 250. Lastly, when I add the 5 5s, I get 25. So now when I add up all the numbers, the 5,000, the 1,000, the 250, and the 25, I get 6,275. Therefore, 5 times 1,255 is equal to 6,275. Look for the level 2 video for multiplication with decomposing to learn a faster way for any multiplication. You can see more videos at our website, pictorialmath.com.